Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Washington Wizards. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
So
Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for MP.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. They've got Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, and it's Kerr in at point guard. And for Charlotte, Ball is out there with MP. Then it's Jared Allen, then it's Miller, and it's Salon in at the 4. And Grant
Well, that's
now,
tonight,
many of
Alex
the
Saul
questions
was
we
trying to
had
enjoy
going
it
into
in
the
the
season
second
have been
while.
answered.
Oh, no question, BA.
But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of the season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Outside, Green. Nice big finish. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
Now here's Allen. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. MP outside. Pass to Miller. 5 on the clock. Goes up with the straight, and he drops that one in.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him. And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
MP against Green. Here's Kerr. 4-3. Connects from downtown.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And this squad has managed the unthinkable, stringing together 34 straight wins and eager to add number 35 tonight. To say they're on a heater is an understatement.
I don't even know how you describe the winning streak this team is on. It's a combination of the talent this crew has, but confidence and self-belief and togetherness, cohesiveness that these guys have. It's a special thing to behold.
Pass to Salon. Allen a screen. And Salon gets it to go.
Gotta fight hard to get over those screens. Well, I'm gonna credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays down.
Here's Alexander in his last outing with 12 points. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And that one on Jared Allen. Washington shooting their first free throws of the game.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. With soft touch on full display.
Pass to Salon. Back to Miller. From three-point land. And he lobs it up. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmare for the defense. They see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
Here's Kerr. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Green. Washington again can't hit. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Arnold.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you got to match it. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
And both free throws good for MP.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Kerr, pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Alexander. Allen defending. Pass to Kerr. There's a screen. Over Miller. Washington again can't hit.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
To the middle. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Green. Up and in on the layup.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards. Came out with a victory.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Yes, it's good.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time, calling his own number.
Green for 3. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Back to MP. Pass the ball. Now here's MP. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miller. Sure, from 3-point range. Miller's got 5.
Hey, if the defense doesn't lock him up and leaves a gap, LP pretty much has to make the basket.
Green in the post. Covered by MP. No good from 11 feet. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. And yeah, it's good.
And this is how locked in MP is. Not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
Green for 3. Another miss by Green.
He looks a little off kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Kicks it out to MP. Pass the ball. Here's Salone. From outside the arc. Robinson Earl with a rebound. Wizards trail by 5. Kerr, pass to Green. Shoots from 14. The rebound by Allen.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
MP finds Allen. There's Ball with a 3. Hits the trifecta. Ball's got his second bucket.
And the defense is really...
And Michael Porter Jr. is back in the lineup
They've been having major
after that
problems offensively.
injury.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Quinn Snyder
He's about
decides to
to,
call timeout.
come in
He's
now.
going to gather the troops and talk it over. checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. York's checked in. Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Green. Shoots over ball. And it's Green missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Alexander misses.
You will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Charlotte?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Wizards trail by 12. And here's Green. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Milwaukee. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter.
Could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Allen can't get it to go. Washington's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the paint. Here's Robinson Earl, and he knocks down the 10-footer.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive play.
Ball passes to Porter. Now MP. Ball outside. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Washington. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in just 3.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win. Getting it going to the
Now here's Ross. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
Well, Garrison Trent is getting
Pass
playing
to York.
time.
Here's Alexander.
He's usually getting playing
Ross for
time
3.
in garbage minutes, but he's actually getting minutes when it's a close game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. They're really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
It's a default from the right block. Here's Daniels. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat had a huge game. He scored 68 points, and that was a season high for him. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
MP, the pass to Wilkins, and it's good. 2 points. Wilkins has got 5 points.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Inside, here's Jackson. Second chance effort. No good that time. Great D that time for Porter. The drive by MP. Cash assisting on the play with Porter. And it's an 11-point Hornet lead.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's It's
Dawson Daniels struck down,
At some
yeah.
point defensively, you have to take something away.
They showed so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here he goes. Nice shot by Ross.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Outside Porter. On the wing, NP. Pass to Daniels. Here's the three. Alexander pulls it in. Here's York. Over NP.
Oh,
And
you
he's going to
talking
the line for
serious.
two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you want to foul, then make sure that you don't get the from the end one.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when the team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So on the floor for the Wizards, we've got Jaren Jackson, and it's Buchanan in at the center position. Jackson against Porter. Great D that time from Porter. Charlotte leading by 12. Here's MP. Power move from MP.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And for Washington, they're shooting at about 44% so far. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Pass to Buchanan. Covered by MP. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Launches it. And Charlotte another three.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc, steadily improving as this game's going along.
Outside Ross. Covered by MP. And there it is for him. 6 points for him. Charlotte leading by 13. Pass to Wilkins. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Daniels. Covered by Ross. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, yeah, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Wizards trail by 15. Here's the pick. Here's Buchanan. Pass to York. Plenty of space. It's rebounded by Salon.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The Wizards have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Jackson on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's York. Offline with a 3. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Slavon no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Pulls up on the wing. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. Here's MP. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
There's a screen. Here's Buchanan. Washington again can't hit it. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Porter. Here's Wilkins. MP left side. There's the triple. His second miss of the game. He's 7 for 9. Here's Buchanan. Yet to see a basket. He puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Jackson outside. Pass to York. 3-pointer. Sinks out after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Oh, nice shot by MP.
He's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Wizards trail by 16. Here's Buchanan. Pass to York. Jackson on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Jackson can't get it to go.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the inside. Outside for Porter. The 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, they are fearless from the arc, and that's helping them protect this lead.
Pass to Buchanan. Money from the wing. Give him 8 points now.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Wizards making a change here. Pass to Porter. Now here's Miller. On the wing, MP. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Wizards trail by 17. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges. challenges. So there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Back to ball. Over Green. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Ball's got 9.
A lot of different ways to knock down shots, and Ball's form is certainly unorthodox, but it works for him, and he's got a really quick release that allows him to get it off.
Pass to Jackson. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team. He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Lets the 3 fly. The Hornets pull in. Salon, he's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. And Charlotte making a change here. Daniels is checked in. Pass to Green. Let's go with a 3. Got it. That bucket makes him just 3 for 10.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Here's Miller.
Oh my goodness, this Three Smith. Now I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Pass to Alexander. Miller comes with a double. Here's Robinson Earl. Takes the 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3 ball more consistently, like they are now, should help them do it.
And here's Ball. Jackson for 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Ball will not let his opponent just hold the arc and knock it down from there too. So competitive.
Pass to Green. Fires from deep. Kept alive. From down in the low post, it goes. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Crosses over. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. So it's MP making things happen for the Hornets. An insane quarter. No one can stop him. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league.
You know, folks are hyped about the arrival of Julius Randle. He's a proven scorer and all-star talent, and what he did for the team last year, boy.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Wizards.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Brandon Miller. MP is out there with ball. Then it's Jared Allen, and it's Salon in at the 4. That's the Hornets 5. Charlotte leading by 22. Here's MP. Not going to go that time. Green with the defensive effort. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ball passes to Miller. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Ball outside for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. The Wizards shooting about 43% in this one. Pass to Robinson Earl. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. The Wizards have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Down low. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Pass this along. Now here's MP.
Come on, Brandon Miller.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Miller can't get it to go.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Inside is Kerr. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Kerr's got 9.
An underrated part of Green's game is the ability to see the floor and make his teammates better.
Miller outside. Ball outside. MP outside. Takes a 3. And Miller the bucket. All the assists by MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Alexander. Green with the ball. Over MP. And it's Green missing. And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by Kerr.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside, Green. And it's all from 3-point range.
And I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Here's Kerr. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Pass to Miller. The 3 is up. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And here's Green from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Green's got 16 points.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
MP, the pass to Allen. Green against MP. Pass the ball. Launches a 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Allen. And there are the Wizards with another bucket. So it's the Hornets now. Ball finds MP. Here's Salone. Miller outside. To the middle. Here's Ball. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Here's Kerr. 13 points in the game. To the left wing. Three-pointer. Hornets with the rebound.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Washington's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. To the inside. Here's Alexander. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Give him 8.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Ball outside. Here's Miller. Drops it for 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Robinson Earl, the pass to Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The floater. And MP gets it to go. On the assist by Allen. MP's got 26.
Good instincts from MP there. He just opted for that gentle floater. Nice.
Here's Alexander. Doesn't go that time. 3D that time from Allen. So Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Oh, man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Charlotte.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
Pass to York. Here's Robinson Earl. Looking to win the run. On target from range. Robinson Earl's got 11.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Ball passes to Miller. MP outside. Ball outside. From the arc. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Releases from 15. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects them.
So the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy. Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Pass to Ross. He takes it in. Here's Alexander. Here's Robinson Earl. He's got 11. All by himself. The finish. And then Porter with the
They tend to focus on what the LaMelo Ball gives you offensively, but he's disruptive defensively too.
Washington's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Robinson Earl. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Here's Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 13 in the second half.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And the Wizards shooting at a 44% clip in the third. Covered by MP. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Alexander. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
And he makes the first. Daniels is checked in for Miller. The Wizards making a switch here. So both free throws good from Allen. The Wizards shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Here's Ross. Outside, Green. Washington again can't hit. And it's Porter with the ball for the Hornets. To the paint. Here's Daniels. Cash. Assisting on the play with Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Jackson down low. Porter's there. Jackson gets the bucket.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance. Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Here's York. The Hornets pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. To the middle. Here's Porter. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Here's York, covered by MP. Outside, Green. Ross for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Buchanan. Outside, Green. Pass to York. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. The 3. Buchanan can't get it to go. Well, the Hornets shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. And that one drops for them.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Pass to Jackson. Puts up a 3. It's a 3-pointer. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Daniels passes to MP.
I'm going to take the final shot.
Lets it go from deep.
Oh,
Buzzer beater. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets, way out of reach with it. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
One of the biggest things is not to
I'm probably going to sit the rest of the game. Oh, maybe not.
We'll go for a different look here.
So I do have a chance of getting a triple-double
Here's
at
Robinson
least,
Earl.
even though it's
Pass
a
to York.
blowout.
And Clark was seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. It's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have and getting it right.
On the court for Washington, we've got Green, and it's Robinson Earl in at power forward. Washington has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Green. There's the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-5 run. Now here's Mitchell.
I'm on Porter
On the
Jr.
wing, MP. Outside Porter. The three is up.
Let's
Good.
go.
And the assist goes to MP. Porter's got 6 here.
10
in the quarter.
assists on 8, 1 rebound for a triple
Showing
double.
no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Pass to MP. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly. Player to fan without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
And here's MP from outside. And up
35.
triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to York. Back to Green. Here's Robinson Earl. The three ball. York, no good.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. Tough day so far.
Daniels. Alexander pulls it in.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to York. Here's Alexander, covered by MP. Fades away. Alexander misses. And so MP will bring it up for the Hornets. Here's Mitchell. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Washington has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Outside, Green. Tries to break his ice. This is the layup. The Hornets shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Tipped. And he recovers it.
Oh, got a triple double right there, but the offensive
Outside
rebound
Mitchell.
and it ended up giving
Pass
me
to
a triple
Daniels.
double.
6 on the shot clock. And another basket for Charlotte.
Gotta fight hard to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's York. Outside, Green. They need this. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Outside Porter. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. From downtown. Alexander pulls it in. Alexander's got 11 rebounds in the game. Kerr, pass to Alexander. Outside, Green. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. From deep. Another miss by Green.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
MP, the pass to Mitchell. Outside Porter. From behind the arc. Robinson Earl with a rebound. Robinson Earl's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Alexander. And the layup is good off the glass. And that's a double-double for him now.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Here's MP. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And the Wizards shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. There's a minute 26 left in the final quarter. He drops it from range. Robinson Earl's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hornets.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they hit one and then just dialed up again. And it worked.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
This is a
And with
40.
tonight's victory, that
Yeah,
now
I
makes
got
them
it.
3-0.
Another 40-point triple-double for me.
They've clearly had the edge.
That's
against the
5
Wizards.
straight
And what a huge
40-point
performance it
games.
was for MP.
Wow.
What a night. Doing it all. A triple-double. It takes a special player to do that. You have to enjoy watching this guy play.
Alexander, the pass to Kerr. And the layup is good.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
MP outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires the three. Alexander pulls it in. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll go on Michael Porter. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. Here's Mitchell.
That's gonna do it. We're gonna win by 53. Then I get another 40-point triple-double. That's 5 straight 40-point games for me.